It's Akanke from Claim Your Shiro. I am just giving you a shout out today. I want to share about an experience that recently happened to me. And it was really about finding myself in this potentially chaotic situation and how I came just to calm within like a matter of maybe a day. I'll say it took me a day. And so here it is. So last week I took my kids on, so I've been planning for weeks to take my kids on this vacation down to San Diego. And San Diego is about a 10-hour drive from the Bay Area. If you're not familiar with California, that's how long it takes to drive there. So I plan to take this whole week, taking the kids on this amazing vacation to San Diego, beaches, where you can actually get in the water. It's warm enough to get in. We were going to go to the San Diego Zoo. I'd always wanted to go to the zoo. I love the monkeys. And it was going to be this amazing road trip I had planned. And so the week before, all of a sudden, I get this call from my son's school that says, hey, he has to come pick up his new class schedule because the season is about to start. And he has to come on this day at this particular time and take a tour with this particular group. And I'm thinking, well, that's going to cut out one day of my trip. And then my karate studio announces, hey, we're going to do an assessment before this final test that's coming up. And I'm like, seriously, people? And so I am trying to figure out, how am I going to do this? How am I going to drive 10 hours, play in San Diego with the kids, and then turn around, drive another 10 hours, then take a karate test the next day, which is going to last 2 hours. And so I started kind of freaking out a little bit. How is this going to happen? I've been planning for this for weeks now, and I'm going to be exhausted, and, we're going to be rushed, and everything is going to be kind of harried. And then I took a deep breath, and I realized, oh my gosh, I was completely focused on how everything was going to go wrong. How it was not going to work out. It was going to be a horrible vacation. It was not what I planned. And I realized I was focused on why it wasn't going to work. And so I had to get my head right, to be honest. I had to get my head right and really ask myself, okay, Akanke, what is the picture that I had in my mind of this vacation with the kids? What's the vision? And so when I connected to that, I was like, okay, well, we're going to do this road trip, and we're going to go to the zoo, and we're going to be on the beach, and we're going to play, sing songs in the car, and maybe we'll stop off at Universal Studios and to see a girlfriend. So this was sort of like my picture that I had created in my mind. And so then the second question I asked myself is, okay, that's a beautiful picture, but what's most important here? What really matters? And so I had to step back again and say, okay, well, what really matters here is that I spend quality time with the kids, that there's a sense of connection for us, and that we're playing and we're just celebrating just summertime. That's really what was important for me. And for the kids to just have, sorry, I'm shaking the camera here. And just for the kids and I to just have this free time. No agendas, no places to be, and just to play. And so that was really what was important, that playtime, that connection, that freedom. So I said, okay. And then the third question was, okay, so given that that's really what's important, what are the possibilities for making that happen? And wow. So that opened up this whole vision of multiple things that ways that I could make this happen for us. in a way that was less stress, that was easier on all of us. And so what I ended up coming up with was, hey, we're going to go to Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is like an hour and a half away from here, and we could easily drive there. And you know what ended up happening? We went to the boardwalk. We had 2 days of roller coasters and fun attractions. And we stayed like steps away from, all the fun. And there's a beach. So we even had time on the beach just playing. And it was a great time. We all played. I even got on roller coasters. And I hate roller coasters. But, we just enjoyed screaming together, talking about how just freaked out we were on the different rides. It was great. And we stuffed our faces with corn dogs and donuts and just crap. and it was a great time. So here's the thing. When you are finding yourself in this situation where you're feeling like, oh, this is not going to work out. It just seems like it's too much. Connect with the vision, right? So what is this? What is the bigger picture here that you have in your mind, right? And then ask yourself, okay, so what matters here? And then when you connect with what truly matters to you, then the third part is opening up to possibilities of making that happen, getting creative. And, the best part of this is that at the end of our vacation time, my son said to me, Mom, this was the best part of my summer. He said, I finally feel like I got the vacation that I deserved after the hard year of school he put in last year. So it worked out. For me, I had a great time. The kids had a great time. And it was just wonderful. And so that's the 3 steps to that will help you to go from a potentially chaotic situation into a calm, harmonious, and easy one. All right, sister. If this resonates with you, like it. And also like the Claim Your Shero page, because I'm going to be sharing more Shero wisdom with you in the coming weeks. All right, sister. Until next time, live by design, not default. Bye for now.